Okay, folks, two big announcements. First off, there's a huge echo. This is the space right next door to the InfoWars Command Center. We've decided to go ahead and expand by 7,500 plus square feet to build a bigger, better TV studio and to have room to expand the number of productions that we're doing. And we're going to go ahead and put this out on the web now in early August 2009. But in the upcoming months, we found some cheap warehouse space, but we've got to build the whole thing, then move in here, set up the set, put in the equipment. That is the first big announcement. Thanks to all your support, the listeners of Infowars.com, the members of PrisonPlanet.tv, all the sponsors and advertisers, all of you. We are here expanding our fight against the globalists as we have promised and committed to do. Instead of producing 1 or 2 films a year, our goal is within 12 months producing 4 to 5 films a year, expanding a weekly television show, not just the radio show. And starting next week, 6 days a week, some days it'll be 5, some days 7, but on average, 6 days a week, I'm going to do little 5-minute reports, kind of news boil downs that we're going to put up on PrisonPlanet.tv in HD, in true HD. We'll also have it in some lower quality reses so folks can rip it to the 4 winds on the web. And then in the next phase, I'm going to try to recruit a few reporters and news people to do news reports out of this studio. So coming up in the next year, you're going to see big changes, God willing, unless I die in a car wreck or something today, here in this facility. So one way or the other, we are going up and away. We are certainly expanding what we're doing in the InfoWar. Here is the blueprint of the empty warehouse we're in right now. And this has now been drawn up in the last month since we leased this place. In the next few months, they're going to build the walls in for the studio, a warehouse, and more offices to run the websites and to edit films and videos and put out alternative news. And your support is what is causing this. Burmis, what is it like to see us radically expanding this facility? And
well, it's just great. I mean, you walk into somewhere like here and we could shoot hoops in here, Alex. I mean, it is completely gutted, bare bones. You're seeing the very first stages of it. I mean, we just signed this, 2 weeks ago? Not even?
Yeah, like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it finally got finalized. People don't understand the process, but hopefully they'll get a better view. I mean, we're looking at, concrete walls, no drywall over here, no breakdowns. You're going to have to section this office off. We're going to have to get a ton of lights in here. We're going to have to get new camera equipment. We're going to have to set up the electricity. In fact, the only reason we're shooting over here is because there's only one outlet that works. So, I mean, all this is gutted. I can't wait to see.
And to be clear, we're not complaining. It's just we have supporters, we have listeners who are like, give us more, give us the TV show now. When you do this on your own and you don't do this through the system, you have to do everything yourself, including brew the coffee, take the trash out. Point is, ladies and gentlemen, this is the front lines of the InfoWar. You will see this transform over here. And I just want to thank everybody that's supported us, the Money Bomb folks, and everybody else. And Burmis will be maybe moving out of the cubicle over here into his own office, his own edit bay. Actually, we've got your cubicle and a little cubicle edit bay over there.
The new edit base is great, and that's something we put together just in the last month or so as well. People don't understand. It's so gradual here, but we are stepping up the game, and I'm just so excited, Alex.
Well, but there are a lot of companies, I've had big media here, that have 200, 300 employees to our 20 that don't do half the work we do. I mean, we are churning out a lot of content, a lot of material, and that's thanks to our great team. Jason Burmis, tell folks about the new InfoWarrior Hours and tell folks about the new film.
Oh, yeah. I'm on 6 to 9 on Sundays. Next week, I'll be having Rosalind Peterson on. You can check out the podcast over at the
That's California Skywatch, the chemtrails.
That's right. And
we have the FAA maps now showing where they're chemtrailing, admitting it.
Yeah.
I mean, the planes take off, go out and fly back and forth, and come back.
Yeah.
You see these interesting flight plans.
Those are the Yellow Line flight plans, and that you can see the actual commercial flights and everything else. She was very gracious, actually gave us over 7,500 different documents on top of the photographs.
And the government admits they're doing it all. That's the thing.
Yes.
It's just that it's not really on the news, except when the White House head eugenicist, Mr. Holdren, says, we're going to terraform the earth to save it.
Yeah, they say, we're going to shoot pollutants up into the upper atmosphere to block the sun and stop global warming. Oh, Alex, I just don't know. But yeah, I'm also working on Invisible Empire. I mean, that's another great thing I'm doing right now. I'm transferring files. I just got back from a big shoot. We were flew into Baltimore, drove to D.C., shot in D.C. for 2 days, drove from D.C. to
And before that,
Philadelphia
you've been out in California.
for a whole week. So, I mean...
Well, listen, it's exciting. Speaking of gutted warehouse, there's no AC in here. It's 100 degrees outside, probably 110 in here. So the camera guys don't collapse. We're going to go ahead and shut this down. But Burmans, thanks for doing a great job. And folks, thank you for all the great support you're giving us. Keep spreading the word about PrisonPlanet.com, PrisonPlanet.tv, and InfoWars.com. We're going to continue right here from the Central Texas Command Center, defending the Republic from enemies foreign and domestic.